Welcome back to building no Warcraft 2, no way. This is the first time, and I don't even know how long, that I am building, like, spending my morning, not doing, like, job applications or studying for an exam, which is crazy. Like, it's pretty freaking crazy. But yeah, this is what we're doing. So, let me, oh. Alright. Let's write down. It's crazy, like, I actually, like, the motivation actually stayed after I, like, woke up. Like, like, you know, it would suck if, like, my motivation to do all this was just, like, all, like, yesterday. And then, whatever. And then, like, it wouldn't, like, come back, and it was just, like, okay, now I just do nothing with this. But, like, no, it's good that's still here. So yeah, yesterday we tore shit up. We started working on new temple skip. So I guess version 5, Cyberpunk Gimmick, Electric Voodoo, insane. Very different concept of like what temple skip is here to do and what it does. Basically it's a Cyberpunk Gimmick now. Or that's the idea. I haven't actually like dabbed it out. It should hypothetically work, but it has not been like a prototype that actually has correct function has not been developed yet. So the concept is there. Is the concept feasible has not been answered yet. And there's a load of things I have to deal with, like the fail route, because you could actually just like drive and then like fall in and like without bumping the sides and stuff like that. And I mean, like there's a lot to do with this, but first I need to determine the breaking point for here, so I can determine when to stop the timer for like doing like labbing for this to see how much faster the shortcut is, and then I can move forward with like actually going ahead with that and doing all that kind of testing. I made it to do like a steps. Like I said, make the new difficult sector 1, and then we get a good like time on the normal route, then design new temple skip, and then test, and then iterate if it doesn't work. And then once we have something that we think that works, test even harder. Like, we might bring like good people like BitDash or Lapis or 28 or maybe, I don't know. I don't even know what I really want to do with this track. I think it'd be cool as a summit finale, because like the thing is like some like finale tracks for Winter Leagues are like either like pretty obvious, like in OS2 it was like, oh yeah, I wonder if it's gonna be Cyberpunk 2, and then the Cyberpunk 2 was the finale, and it was like everyone was like, oh okay, I guess whatever, sure, that's kind of boring and lame, and then it's like climactic, and I was like, bro, what the fuck, it's our best track, like everyone thinks it's the best track, why are you like fucking molding? And then I got upset. And then but then like, you know, if we use a new track, then we're running risks of well, more people hate it, right? We did that with Summit 1 and it paid off, but just because we like, okay, like so like it's not guaranteed to always work, right? Like, yeah. That being said, this isn't an entirely new track. It's like it has done well in the rankings in the past while. And I mean, we are making some adjustments, right? A lot of adjustments, like changing some. Well, okay, well, you know what? It has done well in the rankings, regardless of how the temple skip has been changed 4 times now, and and regardless of how apparently Cyberpunk Gimmick doesn't seem to work. Like I did a poll in Summit thing, and like people are saying like no one thinks it actually like works. Or like some people think it sometimes works, some people think it doesn't work at all, and you know, take these results with a grain of salt. I don't even know, like I have yet to actually test. Okay, they might just not be using it correctly. They might be trying to strike from too far back, or they might not have actually practiced this route, and etc. So yeah, I plan on doing actual like testing, labbing to make sure that actually works. because back in the day when I made this, we didn't have like motion capture and stuff, and like I wasn't as able to like get people to help test. Let's say that I might have been able to, but I think I did at least a little bit, and it seemed to work. I think I might be wrong. But yeah, so we'll probably want to make this route faster or something. Like we'll need to check to make sure first off that they're correct, if it works or not. And if it doesn't work, then we're gonna need to make adjustments. I also plan on just making this route easier, because no one practicing this fucking route. I haven't, like I said in the last recording of me building the Water Tribe 2, I don't think I've ever seen anyone like actually drive this route in TT. The only time I've ever seen anyone on this route was like during a race when someone was trying to use the gimmick, or like a newbie, like not knowing what they're doing. I haven't seen anyone time trial this ever. Like I haven't been watching out for it, but like I also just haven't seen it. So like it's kind of cooked. So make it easier, because like the mindset back when I made this was like, okay, well, if they don't practice all routes on the track, then they're just stupid and they deserve to lose. I should be rewarding people who actually practice all the parts of the track. But then no one does that. So yeah, I have this. Oh my god, I love this. It's like the look behind button in boat cam, but it just works even when you're not in the boat. It's crazy. Oh my god, dude, it's awesome. Yeah, so no one does it. No one fucking practices all around. Like that just goes for everything. Like, holy shit. Oh my god. People do not practice correctly. And like it's like, regardless of my ideals or not, that's not gonna, like, that's just how it is. So I either adapt or I don't, and then shit doesn't work. So, and even if they okay, if we eventually go from a meta where people don't practice the extra stuff, like blocking routes, or additional routes, to now people learn they should do it and they start doing it, even if that happens, if it's easy, like, it doesn't change the fact that, like, if it works, it works. Like, if it's easy and it works, if they practice it, that's not going to change much. Like, it's still going to work, right? It's not going to suddenly not work if they practice it, right? So it's fine. And this isn't going to be the main route in a way, right? It's going to be slower. So, like, it's not like, oh yeah, everyone's going to use it every single time. Like, it's, no. Okay, so that's that. But yeah, like I said, we're working on this so we can figure out the breaking point, so we can figure out when to stop the timer, which means that we can actually then get to start to lab and develop and design double skip V5. Yeah, a lot of work ahead of us, like a lot of work. Like, I also have to make a launcher for this. Like there's all sorts of stuff I gotta do. I'm doing this right now. This is also something I was doing. I have to make the launcher, like I said, deal with this. There's like a lot of stuff I wrote. Deal with bump control, koi pond, good lord. Yeah. Also I wanted to do this. Is this? Oh. Yeah, that can be the ice, whatever. Because I think this was normal ice. But, L. Let me use that keyboard. We'll do this, and then we'll do like... Okay, there we go. Let me do some magic. I don't know why I made this, I don't know why I made that pack dice back when I did. That should work. You also can replace all these powder snow things, or whatever these are. Yeah, powder snow. But yeah, like, I normally don't spend my mornings on stuff like this, but like, this motivation has not been here for a while, and like, you know, you can also make an argument of, yeah, you should like reward yourself and like take a break every now and then, and it's like, bro, I gotta do this. Like, it has been like so long since I actually like built a racetrack. Like, it's actually been so long. And I've like felt the pressure to do it for a long time, and now I'm finally doing it. And it's like, I don't want this to like stop, because I, like, you know, yeah. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue making this harder. I don't know if I like how it currently is. Like, the concept is neat, but like the execution is not super great, I think. Remember correctly from last time. Right, and there's also the deal with bump control, and because like you can just kind of just like jump across here, because like air stepping. We probably want air stepping just to help deal with like collisions a bit, like boat collisions. Right, so I wonder if there's wall priority for water. Oh my god, they're in the freaking race control chat. Oh yeah, I did that. We could use water, right? I guess we can do like water. Yeah, we can do that. That's fine. And then we can like, if we really wanted, like an option is do that, and then like, like a reset region up here or something. That's an option. Or like, there's, I mean, there's something with bump control here. Or like forced. This isn't the fastest. You lose, I think you lose a good amount of time, but I mean, it's an option. Also kind of reduces visibility, but it makes sense with the theme of the track. Like, it can be like water bending, right? So that's an option. I'd be hesitant on just like off-road, like grass blocks, or you know, like whatever, snow blocks even. Just like off-road, because then if you scrape, then someone's behind you, they just get killed. So that's certainly not good. Walls are cool for bump control and stuff, but then, like, I'm not sure how I feel about like every difficult thing ever now using like walls, because like wall priority might not even be like, I'm not like convinced that wall priority is like a super good thing we should like always use always, because like there is some like luck depending on how, like, if it's a sharp apex, right? Like, I don't remember exactly how to explain this, but like there's some luck in dodging this one apex, but like if you go like this, then like you can't, like at some point you can't like actually like just get lucky through here, right? Yeah, right. So the idea was like if like this represents each tick. Why am I explaining this? Like so like, you have positive, and then it's like this is one tick, and then you go this way, and then this way because you have more velocity this way, right? So you have like you go this way first because you have more velocity this way, then you go this way. Cool. Now this is the next tick, and then you have more velocity this way, and so you're not quite hitting it yet, right? And you go this way, and then you have more velocity this way, then you hit, and then you like bonk, and you go like flying this way, right? So that's like what you would expect to happen, but what could happen is that you go like this, right? So then you're here, more velocity this way, so you go this way, then this way, more velocity this way, so you go this way, then this way, and then more velocity this way, so you go this way, then this way, right? So then you dodge the apex despite having positive wall priority. But then, you know, if you added a wall right here, right, then you would hit it, and then you would fly this way, and then you'd fly that way, right? So if you keep extending the wall, then, like, you know, what I just explained, where, like, you dodge the apex is not as likely to happen. That's the idea. I haven't thought too far into, like, how big, because, like, I guess it shows an arbitrary distance between the buttons, but, like, I mean, if it's once per tick, like, I can do the math on, like, how far that distance should actually be. It should be more like this, it should be more like this, and stuff like that, but, yeah. I haven't, like, thought too far into it, honestly. Cool, yeah, I know. Okay. So this is an option. To reset region or to something. I don't know yet. Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, anyways, so I wonder how much time I'm losing just because I'm recording these sessions. Because like I spent some time just there explaining the wall priority luck stuff that I wouldn't have to explain if I wasn't recording. Yeah, I have to respect this. I don't know if there's wall priority for water, like especially with boat utils. You can test it. That'd be a good thing to know. Let's test it. So we're gonna go like out here, I guess. Like this. That's fine. That'd be fine, yeah. Okay, then we go like this. Like here is okay. So if we go exactly 45, then actually there is actually priority in one direction compared to the other. No, remember it's a 1/6 priority, but like I'm actually gonna hit something. Yeah, there we go. Like I'm literally just going straight. Like you can see my top left, I'm going -45. But if we go, we should do boat. So I have boat utils. Okay. Then we can also like, I'm also kind of curious about. Alright, so if I place a boat at -45, I'm still gonna get hit because I don't have boat utils. We can actually mark that. It's like right here. And if I have boat utils, I don't know. No, I don't. Oh, wait, no, I did. What? Huh. That's interesting. Okay. Well then, if we get one down, base red water. Now if we face this. Huh. Okay, so there's no wall priority for water for vanilla boats. Huh. Like, okay. That's interesting. I mean, it functions like off-road, right? Like, you just slow down. It's not like a wall that you bump off of. So for boat races, like, it's not like we can just make a wall. Or this wouldn't work as like a wall, per se. That doesn't have wall priority. It functions like off-road. But off-road array, I don't think has wall. It shouldn't have wall priority. Like, if it has wall priority, then like that's crazy. So, boat utils, also no wall priority. Okay, got it. Okay, understood. So water does not have wall priority. But for boat utils, it doesn't function like off-road. It functions like something like a bubble elevator. But no, okay, it functions differently than I can't really make a comparison. It shoots you up without really killing your velocity, I think, right? I don't think it kills your velocity until you hit the top. Then it kills your velocity. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's an option, right? But yeah, I'm still not like super. I don't know. Maybe I haven't like pushed it yet, but. We also can. I think we might be able to set boat utils water setting, so that water has different friction than vanilla. Right. So we can actually like make it so that you drive faster compared to normal while like on top of the water, right? Because like right here, I think you can probably like max out like 8, I think. Yeah, like 8 meters per second-ish. We can make that like max out like 30 or something. Make it like a weaker packed edge or something if we want, or just make it like blue ice. I don't know. Yeah, and then like if they touch it, then they get forced up into a thing, perhaps. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I wish I didn't kill the mods that chicane picture. Oh wait, oh, whatever. Oh wait, no, I have a. This thing. Remake it. Last time I made like a picture of me of like the line. Oh, that's big. start to break like here or something. Whatever. Okay. That new pop. So you break here, for example. Wow, that is not visible at all. That's also not visible. Something like that. And then like you're facing this way. You're breaking. Let me drive it. I don't need a copy SRA, but like it's something, it's a chain I respect, so I want to figure out why. I mean, the fact also that you have to like hit it well so you get good exit speed also is significant. And it's not something we can do on the water tribe because we don't have the space to make a giant straight that benefits exit speed. Nor do I know if I really want to, because I might want to use that space instead of starting straight away to do more difficult stuff to, yeah. Alright, okay. So then I'm facing like this, like here. So we can do like a. And then here I was facing more like. I'm facing like this way, I think it was. And then here I was facing like this. You don't actually break that much. You just kind of go straight into it. You just have to turn really hard. Okay. Okay, well. So yeah, let me start this like over here. The screen's a lot longer on mods as well. This is like really tighter. We can move this apex actually further back here, huh? If we want to. Yeah, it's like no. What do you do? Like, how do you lose time on something like the storage can? You can go wide, then first off, you're not getting as much speed through here, because then you have to take a weird angle. Then you're also traveling a lot further. It's more just the direction. And it's like, if you deviate from the line a little bit, then you really pay consequences, like on the last two apexes. So let's say I hit this correctly, then go like this, I don't turn enough, then I have to go like this, brake so I don't hit here. And that's how you use time chicanes. Or then go W to go slower. Or like braking harder than you need to. That's also how you use time. So punishment for deviating from the line. I mean, in this case, if you go too far to the right, you're just going to end up here, and then you're actually just going to die. We can try making the chicane longer. Like, why? Is it even, like, that hard? Cool. That 50? Yeah. Hey, okay. I don't know if I have a strong understanding of where people lose time the most. Like, of course, like, I point to, like, chicanes and S's as being difficult. But, like, aside from straight up mowing, how much time do you actually typically lose? Like, it makes sense that you lose a lot more because, like, they required such tighter execution. And then, like, you know, like I said for the Monza thing, if you're off a little bit, it does punish you. So probably, yeah, like, compared to, like, just, like, a normal randy-ass 90-degree corner or, like, a hard braking zone. And depending on, like, the hard braking, if it's, like, a 180, you actually get, like, exit speed back if you go wide. But for, like, a 90, I guess, if you go wide, like, here, then you have to, like, really brake to avoid hitting here, and then you lose some time. So maybe it's not, like, Yeah, doing a study on, like, how impactful, or, like, how much time you lose for different kinds of things might be cool. Yeah, maybe. Okay, let's make it back up to this, and then we'll try making it earlier as well. Okay, let's get rid of this orange. Put some mud as well. Okay, and then we can try moving this to, like, here maybe? And then Let's just try that and see what that looks like. Yeah, we're gonna want to move this right here. We can actually, like, okay, let's just drain. Okay, let's see here. What's the line? Something important to note for a scar is that it's not a straight line. You can try like I don't even want the bump control to be like this. I mean, like, what even are our options? It's this or wall, right? Because if you do like just like a pitfall, then they can use air stepping. I mean, I probably want air stepping, like we said, for the boat collision and stuff. So if you're driving on top of someone's boat and then you fall off, and then you run to their boat while in midair, you don't get bumped, right? It helps mitigate bumps and yeah, like jank bumps that have no business. Yeah. No business. I don't know. No business. I don't know where I'm going with that. I mean, the thing about Ascari is that you want to maintain your speed so that you can use on the exit straight, but we aren't going to really have that unless we go crazy with it. We could. Actually, let me see. No, it's not a straight line. So what we could do is we could actually just like make a line between this apex and like the final apex. We can make the final apex, I guess, and then we can like draw a line, and then like in the middle of the line, like push out a little this way, and then make the apex, like make the second apex. That's something we can do. I'm gonna get rid of this and see what's happening. I don't know why I've done apex once. So like again, like the Ascari thing, you have exit speed, so you can maintain your speed. Not just for the sake of having higher speed through the chicane, but also having higher speed through the straightaway after it. But we don't have that unless we like go crazy and like have a ramp or something that goes like over here, which would be actually safe. Like we really could. Should. No. Maybe pushes a bit too far, I think. Maybe. The road might be a bit too wide here as well. That might be what it is. Maybe. That's annoying. Do we want to just go across? Good. Like, literally, like, we can do whatever we want. We have water bending. We can really just have, like, columns of water just, like, pushing up, like, a sheet of ice that just, like, yeah, we can really just do that. That's okay. So what would we do? We would 30 patch can and then like a hard braking thing maybe? Alright, fuck it. And let's just like... Let me, okay, then your phase 2. Okay. Cool. Cool. We can Let's just remove these, I guess. We have backups, it's fine. Let me undo. What we can do, I guess, redo, and then... Cool. If we need to, we can just copy and paste these guys. Cool! We can also get rid of these if we want, but I'll leave them there for now. Now then. I'm gonna back up this, right? Cool. We don't have to worry about it. Woo! Okay. I think that was early. Oh, we can try it. Let's see what happens. No. Like, draw a straight line from this apex to this apex. Like, that is not actually cut out. So maybe we just need to push it more? Actually, no, if we push this apex further this way, then we actually don't have to have them break as much. Because, like, if we go from a velocity this direction, like, straight down to, like, this way, you have to break a lot more because you're going from here to here, compared to, like, here to, like, here, right? This angle, compared to, like, this, is smaller, so you don't have to break as much. Of course, it's a pit exit, but we can just honestly say, fuck the pit exit. We'll figure it out later. We do not need to worry about this. Yep, I'm killing it. Alright, let's do this. Because also, like, we have to figure out, like, the launcher exit, and that's, like, that would, I was thinking about it, and that might get in the way of the pit exit, so, like, fuck it, whatever. Just nuke. Bonk. Shit is going down. Okay. Just replace a barrier. We'll figure out the exit stuff later. Okay. So Let's push it like more over here, I guess. Oh, that's a lot. Hold on. This is a different one. Let's use end gateway and full frame. That might be way too close. Let's try it. Okay. That's kind of true, though. Yeah. If we're expecting to make a section that's difficult enough for people to not take the line correctly sometimes and go off the line and get punished a little bit, and you aren't getting just thrown into bump control and out of the way, then that means you're going to be driving slower around the line, which means that following is going to suck because then you have someone going way slower than you in front of you and then you might get bumped. So maybe... I mean, that's not going to change. Like, even if, like, we were to make it so that, like, instead of just, like, minorly punishing you, you get majorly punished. That just still doesn't mean that people can just go slow. Like, they can just let go of W a bunch, and then they can just, like, go slowly through here, and then, like, it's so, yeah. So, and, like, people have been starting to, like, realize that, like, yeah, you know, maybe difficult sections are naturally just not going to be easy to follow in. Now, like, I see that, and I'm like, okay, well, that's a challenge. Like, I see that, I'm like, I can probably engineer something, maybe, probably. Like, I say that you can probably engineer something, not out of, like, oh, yeah, I have an idea, but out of, like, just, like, bro, like, we've been able to engineer so much so far, and Minecraft is such a creative game that there's probably, just based on that principle alone, there's probably a way to do it, to engineer something like that. But, yeah, like, I don't know yet. I don't have any ideas. But, yeah, so... what was I saying? Anyways, But yeah, so like, either way, they can just go slow and the person dies. So it doesn't actually, I don't think, yeah, there's not much we can really do about that. Aside from like speed checks, but like, with like just how, you know, if tick fires like 20 times per second, like there's gonna be some luck involved. So, yeah, no. Like when you start falling off the ledge, right? How far you get before you start falling. It can be pretty not good. What the fuck is this? What? What? Wait, is this like actually from Discord? Like, what is this? I do not care. Okay. What the fuck? Alright. In that case, how is this? I mean, I was able to drive through it pretty okay that first time. Was it optimal? Maybe not. So, I'm maybe not the best judge of what's difficult enough for these guys, but... See, I went wide though. If I make them have to like hug this inside, then that's not gonna work as well for them. If you fly wide. And I flew wide because I think I rotated too late. And that happened because I didn't set up for that second apex correctly. Yeah. I'm not thinking anymore. God dang it, hold on. Okay. You just have to push that first apex more, I think. Yeah, there you go. Okay. I'd still go a little bit wide. But that's just like the exit. Like this exit can look like anything. It doesn't have to look like curved like this. It can be curved like more like this to match more what I just did. I'm just gonna nuke that out. Yeah, no. We're gonna use time from setting up wide there. Also, if we want to do water here, water might not be a bad idea. I'm treating it like it's a void edge, but we can't really do that. So let's right. Then I'm thinking we're probably gonna do water. I mean, could do wall. Wall might not be terrible in terms of like you don't lose as much velocity. Why am I doing? I can just do off-road for now for testing. I don't need to like set up the water all the time. That didn't feel like I don't know how much I'm gonna struggle with this. I'm really not that good compared to them. So like I think I might need to make it harder somehow. How do I make it harder though? I can make it more deceiving. I can make this move this a lot closer so they have to like I can also change the exit conditions so they have to like have a certain rotational velocity or something to like or something. They have to set up for a corner like right after this apex. So like they already have to be like turning in to like brake for like a hard braking zone or something. That's not right, like what I did for here. It's like you have to like immediately after hitting that third apex you have to slow down so you can actually like go through here correctly, right? That was an earlier idea. But yeah, sorry, back to the walls thing. So walls means one wall priority, which is I mean, since like these kind of apexes, like the luck is probably not going to be as big of a factor. At least the luck that I explained earlier. But then there's also the fact that if you hit the wall, then you get thrown wide, which means that if you do like this, right, and then you end up like barely in here, then like you have to spend time on the water going slow. I guess you could have a buggy tills mode or a buggy tills thing that like sets the water speed, and that would also maybe be good for this because then we can actually make it less slippery but have a lot higher acceleration so that you don't fly so wide. That might not be a bad idea actually. Maybe. But then, I mean, with like this, there's like it's gonna be so much harder to control. Like if we wanted them to go up into a route, then we'd have to, like, make sure that they can't just go like this. And that means, like, walls and stuff, and that looks really complicated. Alternatively, we can just have a gazillion alternate routes, or bump control routes, and then make it look also complicated. Yep, and then, like, they have to know where to go. Yeah, no. Like, it's in theme is cool. Like using water here would be in theme for the track decoration. That would be cool, but it's not. If it's not better, then we shouldn't do it. How did I prevent you from... Oh, did I do a, Yeah, that's what I did. Okay. And then, let's see. So you go in here, and then, like, they're gonna be thrown to the top of here, so... Okay, I see. So it prevents you from, like... Because, like, if you didn't do this, like, overhead thing, this extra space thing, and you just made it like a wall, then if you, like, went like this, and, like, just, like, very clipped it, then, like, this would be, like, a wall, and then, like, it'd trap you right here, right? Yeah, okay, that's a neat way of doing it. So it's possible, but then, yeah, it depends on how you want to set the water friction and stuff. And then, you know, if we do change the water friction, which we probably would want to, then we're giving them something that they're not used to. It might just be better to do, like, standard pump control. We have bogey tills, we have the capabilities to do, like, stuff, so, like, it should be okay. Yeah, no, I think this is probably just be more complicated and worse for the player and stuff, so, yeah. Okay, we can probably do a wall then. We can make it like this thing glass if you don't want it to be blind, and also make it look like water. We can also do like ice if you want to make it blind. Although my ice might imply that it's road, so then, well, like, okay, if the ice is super high up, then it's like how, you can also make it like spiky ice if you want to, like, you have options. Okay, in that case, we might want to just make it wall for now, maybe. Is this good? Do I like this? I don't know. I think possible for you there, that's gonna kill people so hard. It doesn't feel like SRE. Probably because the road, I mean, it might just be the entry road width, honestly. It just doesn't really feel like I have to... Bro, what? Like... Well, that's actually not far, what the heck? Ruler... Where the heck is the ruler? It should be a ruler, cool. So we say 4. That should be 5. Why is it 4? 43 to 53. 43 to 53. '46 to, yeah, no. It's a lot later. How do I do it then? Okay, then what? I'm feeling like we might want to move that one, honestly. That shape looks really cool, by the way. I like it. Do that. Okay, let's just like, okay. So go wide here. If you turn too late and you're wide here, then what happens? Not much. Well, then you don't get to carry as well. Okay, so let's say you go like this. Then you have to, yeah, you get a worse apex 3. If you do this, and then you have to brake harder, and then, yeah, okay. If you go too far to the left, then what happens? Then you have to go wide. Or still, yeah, okay. Alright, yeah. Okay, let's move this. Let's go ahead and... Okay, and then we'll say like 10 blocks-ish. And like the entry speed might just be different, so like that's the thing. You can go like this maybe. Ah. Let's see. The less room you give them between apexes, the less room they have to adjust, the more precise they have to be, I think. I was well off the apex there. That's like negative wall per HP, like, yeah, no, it's doable. It's doable! Okay. Okay. Man. This might be good. If I can't do it, then maybe it's good difficulty. Like, it seems doable, it's just like, yeah, let's try to start it wider. Okay, well, yeah, okay, well, like... I also might want to do a wall now. Let's just do a wall. Because that's what we want to do. Shift one up. Water. Stained glass, I guess. If you make them blind as well, if you make that second apex like an actual wall you can't see through, then that'll increase the third apex difficulty, I think. Yeah, and there's the wall parity. Yeah, that kinda sucks. Huh. We can make it test the wall parity toggle, or the polarity swap. So like we can just like do like this. Have this on. Okay, like this would be okay. And then it's like after a certain point, then like the wall is so far away that like you shouldn't hit it. So you have to like, you can start going more this way than this way, right here. That might be okay. That drastically changes how you take it, actually. Because you can't have plausible parity here, so that actually changes, yeah. I don't know if I like that, honestly. Huh. To be fair, if it is water, you can actually kind of stick your boat in very briefly, and you can get risen up a little bit, but you won't actually go up a bunch. Like enough. And then that might be luck-based. Like, it might be fastest to, like, always try to do it at least a little bit, but then sometimes you might just get unlucky, and then you might go up further, and then you might get killed. So that might suck in that department. So there's some luck in that. So maybe it's better if you just keep it like this. Like, I was thinking, like, I want the water because I don't want wall party. Because, like, wall party just makes this less cool. But, like, I mean, the water seems to just be much more of a hassle. So, it's rough. I don't know. Let's keep driving it a little bit. Although, if you're following someone and then you bump into them and end up here, then that's just cooked, no? I think so. Okay, I think, yeah, no, that does really suck, actually. That really does suck. Okay, well. Let's do the water. Okay. And then we'll have to set some custom values probably. Or, I mean, we don't have to, but we'll probably help. Maybe make the first apex not red concrete, but some water as well, maybe. Probably. Yeah. That's neat. Figuring out exactly how wide you want to go, because you get more entry speed. But then that makes it harder. And also, like, if you have to lose some of it anyway, because you're going too fast. Like, if there's too much, if you can carry too much speed through there, so you have to brake anyway, and you have to find exactly where, like, instead of going, like, that wide, you can go a little bit less wide on entry. And then, I'm gonna move this a little bit closer, I think. Okay, well, no. Alright, I'm just gonna... No, we'll make that blur. And also just if it goes 2, then 1, that's a bit awkward. That's a bit like this two straight lines intersecting. But then like, you know, if you make it a little bit more transition, then yeah. I went way ahead. Yeah, that might not have been optimal. That was better. Let me... The goal here is not to kill people. The goal here is to make them drive slower. So, it's just that we need to kill them if they mess up too hard. Because then, yeah. Like, if they drive too slow right on the line, then, I mean, it's like... It seemed like they did wall party there, that's crazy. for a scar, you actually like hold like this way. There's like a straight right you add here too. Wait. I'm gonna be moved further out. Maybe also add some packed ice. A few blocks. Like we can move it like 5 blocks and add packed ice like 3 blocks. So that like so you can give a weaker punish for if you go too wide. Something like that. I mean, it's not like a story. Like, again, I don't have to match, like, it's not like my goal is to match a story. It's to figure out what a story does right, and then use that to my advantage, like, use that. Harness that. Okay. We don't have to do bump control yet, by the way. We can, maybe like a very basic plan, or like idea of like what we're gonna do is good, just to make sure that like we don't have to like adjust this later. But like adjust the apexes and stuff later to, or whatever, or even just like instead of using water, we have to like swap to like wall back. We have to swap back to walls, and then yeah. Alright, this is not bad. I break the on purpose. We still get through, but like, yeah, that's like way slower, right? Your exit speed's gonna suffer. I'm probably gonna want some exit speed. What's lap time on the water trap? I don't remember. Cool. I guess I don't need to, yeah, I can just sort of go. $55, okay. It's probably up a little bit here. At least. Well, it also depends on like if I need to go all the way out here or not. Because if I just like do like this a little bit and like go like this, that might be like, yeah, I don't have to turn at all. Which I don't want to do this. This one's not even that hard. It's like whatever. It was meant to set up for this wall tap, but I don't even know if I want wall tap. Okay. Then what we can do is we can say, can we undo? Yeah, that's the server, okay. Line packed ice. So we go like this, and we'll go like shift 1. Also, undo. We can do like replace red packed ice, G-mask blue ice, line ice, shift 1 south, and then replace line packed ice, shift 1 south, then ice, and then like maybe one more. And then we go shift 1 south, line red, shift 1 south, red concrete, shift 1 south, red. Sure. So then, if they go too wide, they'll eat packed ice, right? But then if they go way too wide, then they have to mow. So. Okay. Oh, I have to make a fucking launcher. Oh god, I have to think about race starts again. God damn it. Yuck. Okay. Nice. That's cool. Oi. Yeesh. Okay. That works. Alright, I'm gonna pause, use the restroom, be right back. Okay. Let's see here. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just do this. This is my new favorite way to build, by the way. Like I've done like TT tracks like this, like where I just like have a giant plate of ice, and then I just like put apexes where I want, and then later I go back and like actually define the road, like the edges of the road. All right, let's clean this up. Okay. Cool. Yay. I have backups in case these water things get killed by accident. Yay. Okay. Now then, I'm just gonna kill this. That's actually probably good enough, huh? You don't need to keep going. You know, like, this should probably be fine. Like, this isn't like the hardest thing in the world, but like, I mean, meh. Man, is it really okay if it's not the hardest thing in the world? Like, okay, it doesn't have to be like actually like top, like literally the hardest thing in a racetrack ever. But like, is this even that hard? I just kind of like did it. Like, I miss when I was the best driver, or like when I was like a top driver. Because then I was just like, oh yeah, I find it hard. That means that's hard for everyone else. Like,
I'm going out to run some errands.
okay.
I'll be back in about an hour.
Okay. Meeting on Discord. Insane. Just habit, man. Yeah, no, it's super wide there. It does punish you for being even just a little bit off, that's the thing. What the heck? Huh, no, I'm seeing things. Alright, I'm major. Okay. Not terrible. Womp womp. Okay. We also could do like a freaking thing of like, yeah, we could. To punish them more for being off. Sure, I guess. Oh yeah, bud. Let's test out the mud. Might want to move it all over a little bit, maybe though. That's okay. Yeah, you probably don't want to go all the way wide, but you probably don't want to stay like as far left as possible. So like this probably gonna be like a sweet spot that they have to hit. That's cool. I like that. All right, nice. All right, this is killing me. This is killing me, man. I think this is normal water. I think. Yeah, seems like it. Cool. All right, nice. Now then, we know. Let's figure out the breaking point. Oh shit, now I need, okay, well, if it's a little bit off, it's a little bit off. Here. Let's just... Magic mask. Let's shadow play and see when I start breaking. Okay, sure. Hello? Oh yeah, bud. Let's test out the... Alright. You can say yeah, like here. So that's fine. So we'll say the coordinates were 30. Okay. All right. I think. Let me try starting from back here. You might have more entry speed, actually. Yeah, you probably do, huh? Shit. Oh, we don't need to go from that far back. Like from here, maybe. Okay, I was in 51 meters per second when I hit the line. Oh, 51 here as well. Okay, yeah, like 51 at 30 is like 51. So it's probably fine then. I think. Also to break, that's the thing, to not fly wide into that, right? Packed ice airspeed? It is. What the hell? Like, what? Doesn't seem like it. Yeah. Step up needs to be there. Okay, so TE bug utils remove 1 TE bug utils add, we're gonna do step up, and then group please be there, and then setting error stepping true, T info laser test. Step up needs to be there, error stepping. So now I'm going to TT laser test. Yeah, okay. Oh, that feels different. Oh shit. Okay, well now, yeah, now the breaking point's gonna be different. Okay. Let's hit that one. We can clip it. It's a pretty important distinction. That's pretty important. Yeah. Like, yeah, damn. Yeah, imagine we made the whole track with packed airspeed and just had no clue. Man, no, you have to like actually just break in the air. I mean, yeah, no shit, but like really early on, I think. Yeah, no, I'm like nowhere near. I mean, it makes sense. I was like practicing that all with packed ice the whole time, so of course it's gonna be off. Honestly, packed ice airspeed might go hard there. I don't know. What's the harm in having packed ice airspeed? Bump control route to ease elevation might be a little bit slower, just a little bit, not even that much. And then like this jump, but not even that much, because not even in the air for that long. It really isn't that big of a difference, honestly. I mean, there's also, of course, like the gameplay. If you drive onto someone, then yeah, practice with blue ice. And then if you're on the blue ice straight and you climb up on top of someone's boat, then you're gonna have packed ice and fall back down. I can probably do blue ice. This chicane, I think you have to break more entering it, and it doesn't feel as good with blue ice airspeed, I think. Perhaps. Seems hard. Oh, yeah, okay. No, that's probably just because I practiced a bunch of packed ice, and then, yeah. sick TT, honestly. I just like get the best run I can, and then clip it, and then see what the braking, like see what I did for braking. That's probably honestly best, because I can keep going until like I get like an okay-ish run, but like who knows if that's actually the best line, right? Dang. Like, yeah, no, I mean, it's crazy because you don't have the time to actually sweep out all the way to the side, I think. Unless like you do like this. I'll flip that, I guess. I'm gonna make a TT, or yeah. Okay, and then we'll like do one like here, I guess. I'm not gonna do the whole track, I'm just gonna just do this. And then like, we'll throw one right. Oh no, that might just be confusing. I don't know about that one, Chief. Because like the angle here is like not 25, it's 30. Okay, so then we can just do like,
Good morning, sir.
morning.
Where's Cont gone?
He's running errands.
Okay.
I muted again in Discord, that's crazy. That should be better, I think.
Sir,
Hi.
need to talk to you.
Okay, give me a minute. Just a second. Okay. Alright. And then like, I'm just gonna like here, I guess. And we'll say that angle is 75 to 15 off, so we're gonna go here and 15 off. So that's gonna be 175, I guess. Wait, fuck, was it? It wasn't 165, it was it was negative 75, so that's 15, yeah. So it's gonna be 165 for us, over here. Da, da, da. Hmm. Oh, that's actually like that. No, no, okay. Alright. Yeah, something like that. Sure. Yeah, just to help mark it. Okay. Now we're gonna do a little bit of labbing. Do you count this as lab? No, not really. Insane. Yay! Oh, I should probably also set the dead fish lab to... No. Okay. So we're gonna say step up, then please be there, and then setting air stepping true. Dead fish lab 5. Okay, and then we're gonna relog and get this. We're good. Oh my god. That's insane time loss. Holy shit. Okay, cool. And then T laser. We're back to this. Okay, let's grind. Da, da, da. Dude. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. No, I'm overestimating. Like, I'm. Okay, let me use my music. Right. Also a volume. We'll say that, any runs that touch the water die. We'll just say that, I guess. Like, you can decide what the height of the water is gonna be, and then play truthfully to that, but then, like, I have to decide that, not really want to do that right now. Like, if the water's gonna be 5 blocks tall, if you enter the water, you really go 3 blocks up and you exit, because, like, you barely touch the water, then you'll be fine, right? But, like, what I'm saying right now is that touch the water at all, even if you were to only go up 3, right? You just disqualify it. Which is maybe not the best thing to do. You should probably decide the height right now, but I just don't care to do it. Dang, I am getting my ass kicked. Holy shit, just turn, just hit the thing! I really hope this is a sign of it actually being difficult. I doubt it, I think it's just like me having skill issue and muscle memory. Fuck! That was so good. Let's do it again. Okay. Yeah, here, let's just talk now.